There's a $4 million Bugatti that most millionaires are actually scared to drive properly. Not because it's rare, not because it's expensive, but because it feels like it might punish you for making one wrong move. So the real question is, why would anyone build something like that in the first place? Meet the Bugatti Bolide. And trust me, this is not a normal hypercar. Now let's talk about the part that already makes most people uncomfortable. The Bugatti Bolide costs around $4 million. And no, that's not collector luxury money. That's private jet, multiple houses, never check the price tag again in your life money. But here's where it gets even crazier. Bugatti is only building around 40 units. Meaning this isn't just rare, it's basically a rolling myth. So the question becomes, who exactly is comfortable spending this kind of money on something that aggressive? Because the moment you look at it, you realize something is off. This isn't designed to look pretty, it's designed to look dangerous. Massive air tunnels cut straight through the body. A giant rear wing that looks like it belongs on a fighter jet runway. And every angle, every vent, every surface exists for one reason: maximum speed with zero mercy for air resistance. But step inside, and it gets even more intense. This is not a luxury cabin. It's a carbon fiber cockpit. The seats lock you in like a racing harness. The steering wheel feels like it belongs in aerospace engineering. And the entire interior feels less like driving a car and more like preparing for impact. Now the engine. Underneath sits Bugatti's legendary 8.0-liter quad-turbo W16, around 1,578 horsepower. But at this level, horsepower stops feeling like a number because the Bolide doesn't feel fast, it feels unnatural. 0 to 60 in around 2 seconds. Top speed beyond 300 miles per hour. And at that point, you're not driving anymore. You're negotiating with physics. If you're still watching, you already know the deal. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and tell me one thing. Would you actually push the Bugatti Bolide to its limit, or would you just keep it parked like a $4 million art piece? Because cars like this don't end up with normal owners. They end up in garages that already look like private museums. Collectors like Cristiano Ronaldo are known for owning some of the most extreme Bugatti models in the world. And a machine like the Bolide fits exactly into that kind of collection energy. This isn't a daily driver category. This is, I own it because I can territory. And in that world, the Bolide makes perfect sense. So here's the final truth. The Bugatti Bolide isn't built for comfort. It isn't built for practicality, and it definitely isn't built for normal roads. It's built for one thing only: absolute unrestricted speed. And maybe that's why it feels so extreme, because it's not just a car. It's Bugatti asking a very simple question. How far is too far? If this machine belongs in your dream garage, you know what to do. Like, subscribe and stay tuned, because next time we're going even deeper into machines that shouldn't exist in the real world. Hang in there, and I will see you in the next one.
This car isn't just fast. It's the last breath of a legendary engine. The final W16 Roadster ever built. And Bugatti made sure it goes out loud. wild, and unforgettable. The end of an era on four wheels. Is this the most emotional Bugatti ever created? For years, Bugatti ruled with brute force, luxury, and numbers that didn't feel real. But every legend has a final chapter. And this one doesn't whisper goodbye. This is the Bugatti Mistral. Pure power with no filters. So tell me, should legends end quietly, or with absolute chaos? The Bugatti Mistral is more than a new model. It's a farewell letter, powered by the iconic 8-liter quad-turbo W16, pushing around 1,600 horsepower. The same monster from the Chiron Supersport, but this time with nothing between you and the sound. Bugatti engineered the Mistral to be the fastest roadster ever, touching 260+ miles per hour, while still delivering that signature Bugatti luxury. What's crazy is how different brands are saying goodbye to old tech in totally different ways. Some go extreme like Bugatti, others jump straight into the future, and if that future vision side of cars excites you, I actually covered it in my Mercedes AVTR video. Completely different philosophy, but just as mind-bending. The link is waiting for you in the description. So here's the real debate. Is raw power the perfect goodbye, or should the future have arrived sooner? Visually, the Mistral looks like wind frozen in carbon fiber. The front air channels, the aggressive rear, and those sculpted lines are all designed to control chaos at insane speeds. Inside, it's pure Bugatti elegance. Hand-stitched leather, premium metals, and a cockpit that feels more like a luxury yacht than a car. Performance-wise, it hits 0 to 60 in about 2.3 seconds. Top speed, record-breaking for a roadster, and the price sits around $5 million. And yes, every single one is already sold. So let me ask you, is a $5 million open-top hypercar a masterpiece? Or madness on wheels? The Mistral isn't for quiet collectors. It's for people who want their legacy to be loud. Cristiano Ronaldo fits it perfectly. Power, perfection, and drama. Jay Leno makes sense too, a true car historian who understands what the last W16 really means. And Leonardo DiCaprio, rare, artistic, and symbolic, just like this car. This isn't about daily driving. This is about owning a moment in history. So tell me, which celebrity fits the Bugatti Mistral best? The biggest strength of the Bugatti Mistral is emotion. It delivers unmatched power, open-top drama, and the historical value of being the last W16 Bugatti ever made. The craftsmanship is insane, the exclusivity is absolute, and as a collector's piece, its value is almost guaranteed. But let's be honest, practicality doesn't exist here. It's insanely expensive, extremely limited, and not built for everyday comfort. This isn't a car you buy to drive often, it's a car you buy to own history, and history isn't cheap. So here's the real question. Is the Bugatti Mistral a once-in-a-lifetime masterpiece, or just an emotional flex? The Bugatti Mistral isn't chasing the future. It's closing a chapter, the loudest way possible. As the world moves electric and silent, Bugatti chose to say goodbye with fire, wind, and 16 cylinders screaming into history. If you enjoyed this breakdown, hit like, subscribe for more elite car stories, and comment below. Would you rather own the last W16 or the future like the AVTR? Because legends don't fade away, they disappear at full speed.
They didn't build this car for comfort, and they definitely didn't build it for distance. They built it for corners that feel like decisions between control and chaos. Because the moment you understand what the Bugatti is meant for, you realize it was never designed to behave like a normal hypercar. It was designed to punish hesitation. Welcome to Bugatti Divo. At first glance, it still carries Bugatti DNA, but something feels different. It doesn't feel like a grand touring masterpiece. It feels like a weapon that was refined inside a wind tunnel and left unfinished on purpose. And here's the first shock. Only 40 units exist in the entire world, which already tells you something important. This isn't mass exclusivity. This is controlled access to something aggressive. The Divo is actually based on the Chiron, but Bugatti didn't try to make it faster in a straight line. They made it more dangerous where it matters most, in corners. And that changes everything, because most hypercars are built to impress you with top speed. The Divo is built to trap you inside its handling. It doesn't want distance. It wants control. Look at the design. Nothing feels soft. Nothing feels relaxed. Every surface is sharper, tighter, more aggressive. The aero isn't there for beauty, it's there for pressure. And then comes the rear wing. Larger, more functional, more extreme. It doesn't feel like a design choice. It feels like a statement that stability matters more than elegance. Now let's talk numbers. Still Bugatti. Still the 8.0-liter quad-turbo W16, but tuned differently. More focused, more responsive, more direct. 1,500 horsepower, 0 to 60 in just over 2.4 seconds. But the Divo doesn't want to be measured in straight lines. Because straight lines are not where it comes alive. The real story begins when the road bends. Because this is where the Divo changes personality. It doesn't feel like it's being driven. It feels like it is deciding how you should drive. Inside, everything stays functional. No unnecessary softness. No luxury distraction overload. Just a cockpit built for precision under pressure. And that's the key difference. The Chiron is about dominance in a straight line. The Divo is about control when everything becomes unstable. Only 40 people in the world will ever experience this balance directly. Which means for everyone else, it will always exist as something slightly aggressive in imagination. Never fully understood. Only observed. So the real question is this. If a Bugatti stops chasing top speed and starts chasing control instead, does it become more dangerous or more intelligent? If you are into cars this aggressive, hit like, subscribe, and click the bell icon, and I will see you in the next video. They didn't design this car to be seen by everyone. They designed it to make sure almost nobody ever truly experiences it. Because once something becomes this rare, it stops feeling like a machine and starts feeling like access to another world. Welcome to Bugatti Centodieci. At first glance, it doesn't feel like a new hypercar. It feels like something that wasn't supposed to come back. A memory from Bugatti's past, rebuilt with modern aggression and extreme precision. This car is a direct tribute to the EB110, a machine from a time when Bugatti wasn't chasing luxury identity. It was fighting to survive in the hypercar world. Instead of leaving that legacy behind, Bugatti brought it forward. But not gently. They made it sharper, more controlled, and far more exclusive. Only 10 units exist in the entire world, and each one cost around $9 million, depending on customization. At this level, you don't buy the car. You get selected by timing, wealth, and influence. When you look at it properly, it doesn't try to look elegant first. It tries to look intentional. Every line feels engineered. Every vent feels functional. Nothing exists for decoration. The front grille still carries Bugatti DNA, but it feels tighter now. Focused, like the entire car is pointing in one direction, forward dominance. And the more you look at it, the more it stops feeling like a hypercar and starts feeling like an engineered idea that became physical reality. Inside the cabin, everything is focused. No distractions, no unnecessary softness, just a driving environment built for awareness and control. Every surface feels handcrafted, every stitch feels intentional, but don't mistake luxury for comfort-focused design. The cockpit still wraps tightly around the driver. The low seating position, thick steering wheel, and driver-focused controls constantly remind you that this machine produces over 1,500 horsepower. It's the perfect balance between a luxury grand tourer and a full-blown hypercar. And honestly, it can make you feel like a billionaire cruising through Monaco one moment and like a professional racing driver the next. Still Bugatti. Still the 8.0-liter quad-turbo W16. But here, it behaves differently. Not chaotic, but controlled. 1,600 horsepower. 0 to 60 in just over 2 seconds. Acceleration that doesn't feel like speed, it feels like reality skipping frames. But the real shock isn't power, it's control. Everything feels composed, even at extreme performance. And cars like this don't exist in normal garages. Even names like Lionel Messi are associated with this level of hyper-luxury culture, where cars are not transportation, they are identity. And only 10 people in the world will ever experience it directly, which means for everyone else, it exists slightly outside reality, as something closer to a legend than a machine. So the real question is this: when something becomes this rare, does it still belong to the world of cars? Or does it become something closer to history that moves? Hit like, subscribe, and click the bell icon. And I will see you in the next video.
The $4.7 million Bugatti Tourbillon. This isn't just a car. It's a four-wheeled, I own the planet declaration. So let's get this straight. We live in a country where some folks flex Teslas like they're exotic. And then there's this V16 hybrid. Over 1,800 horsepower. Designed like a spaceship but made for Sunset Boulevard. It's got no touchscreen. Why? Because when you pay millions, you don't swipe, you command. The dashboard looks like a Swiss watch got jealous of a spaceship. And the steering wheel? It's floating, literally. The center stays fixed, like it's too expensive to move. And then there's the materials. Carbon fiber, titanium, hand-polished aluminum, stuff you'd expect on a Formula One car, not something parked outside a steakhouse in Beverly Hills. This car doesn't just show up in garages, it shows up in power moves. Jay-Z had one on the radar before the public even saw the concept. Travis Scott, already rumored to be building a custom spec. Cristiano Ronaldo, the man who already owns multiple Bugattis, is allegedly adding this one just because, well, why not? If Rolls-Royce whispers luxury, Bugatti Tourbillon screams it, through a megaphone held by billionaires. In America, luxury doesn't hide, it announces itself. And the Tourbillon? It doesn't announce, it makes an entrance. So if you're into cars that look like money, drive like warplanes, and make celebrities look like fans, like the video. Subscribe if you're tired of Lambos pretending to be legends. And remember, luxury talks. But Bugatti, it roars.